Just to be really literal, I looked up the definition of what is American art.
American art?
Is that a geographic designation? Is it a political designation?
Is there one definition of American art?
Sort of what Wendy Red Star said.
Realistic portraits in landscapes.
Albert Bierstadt, painters like Mary Cassatt.
Traditional.
White people.
For me, it's Native American art. It's
Canada and our neighbors to the south.
The indigenous people of this land are older than that concept and not included in that concept.
We've been removed from it historically, yet heavily borrowed from by a lot of these great masters.
I would say American art is complicated. The stories we carry really encapsulates the project.
almost everything that you look at has a story.
Stories are a personal way of recounting history.
We as humans congregate around objects and use them as conduits for storytelling.
These memories that are still held within us, things that we carry through our DNA, even passed on.
Histories that had been suppressed and were re-emerging.
What you're going to see in the galleries is not the product of one curatorial interpretation, but instead a multitude of stories that start with the objects themselves. To develop this project, we worked with a circle of 11 advisors. These were a wonderful group of folks who were subject experts, community leaders, representatives of arts organizations from all over the region.
We rely on advisors because they are the experts. They are the people who are in touch with their communities. So there's an aspect of truth telling that is always a part of working with people outside your organization.
Our three artist partners were Nicholas Galanin, Wendy Red Star, and Inye Wokoma. And it was very important to Barbara and me to work with artists for this project who were actively thinking about institutions like museums, and they do work in response to this. And I felt that if we're, any reinterpretation of American art really needs the support of artists who are questioning that history and creating work that really shines a light on those important questions that we need to be raising.
Part of the curatorial practice, I think it because I came to curation from academia, is mentoring the next generation of professionals and bringing them along too.
When we embarked on this project, we did so with the awareness of the need to bring greater equity into the museum field, and particularly in the fields of curatorial and conservation. So we built internships into the project for aspiring curators and conservators to give them a professional platform of hands-on work to take with them in their careers.
It's been a little bit more than, mentor and mentee. It's been a kind of roundtable about talking about where our discipline is.
I think this is an important moment for art museums to re-examine what their definitions of American art is.
In the past, we've often looked at the different communities we represent parallel to the dominant historical timeline, right? And we haven't really looked at the places where all of those things intersect and come together. Those experiences really are a much more accurate version of the complexity of who we are as a country and who we are locally.